Our journey begins. It is day 65, August 4th, 2024. And today I've been able to work on thinking through the metaphors, writing out narrative 7 and 8, writing out narrative 9, writing out, and of course, scene breaking down narrative 10, and scene creating narrative 11. So I didn't write narrative 11. So that wrote narrative 7 and 8. So narrative 7 about the movement genesis, narrative 8 about self-organization within the movement, narrative 9 what it would be like to actually live in the movement, narrative 10 the call to action to go on the ultimate life journey, and then thinking through the different aspects of why potentially the movement would create meaning. And I feel like this is simplifying it down too much, is what I feel like a little bit. Like I'm just some guy who's like, oh, way oversimplifying all the problems in the world, all the solutions in the world, all the potential solutions in the world, and being like, hey, this is a reasonable thing to work on. But I think it actually is a fairly reasonable thing to work on. So yeah, I think this week I'm going to work on really formalizing the movement constitution, really getting that down, that nailed. Which case, because I believe, yeah. Because these kind of go hand in hand. The Constitution is meant to be like, this is how it's laid out logically. The narratives are meant to be more like narrative, metaphor explorations. So between the two, but I think if I now go back to writing the Constitution, things will make more sense. And then I can go next week and really nail down all these narratives. And I think at that point, because what I said, outlined by August 16, plan out movie script, convert narratives to movie scripts. So I haven't gone farther than that, but I'm going to need to figure out. Oh, wait. Filmed all parts of the movie, edited a good portion of the movie. That's the end goal by September 13. So 5 weeks from now to have the movie filmed and decently edited. Okay. And if I'm going to spend this week finishing the Constitution, next week finalizing narratives, then I'm going to have 3 weeks to film all the different parts. If it takes 2 mornings per narrative to film, that's going to take 24 days on average, although let's say 20 days, including the weekends, which is 3 weeks. So I'm going to need to have, by end of this week, I'm going to need to have the actual movie scripts. I'm going to need to start filming about 2 days per narrative. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to work on the Constitution here. Oh, and the appendix narratives. Those are actually very important. Yeah, interesting. So then I'm going to finalize narratives and convert to scripts. And I'm going to try to get that done here just all this week, which I think I'll be able to work on, hopefully. If not, we'll reorient, get everything done when we have to. I feel like it's going well. Like I said, I do feel like, who am I? Like, I guess a little bit of imposter syndrome, even though, like, I'm not necessarily doing anything that crazy. I'm just sort of trying my best. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. All right, thank you.